Alright, I got it. Solved my issue. So did I tell you about the new season of Destiny 2?
No.
It's pirates. It's awesome.
Base pirates.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to double check to make sure. Did not fuck that up in the typing. Okay. Jumping in. Skull, welcome everyone. Getting
Same
WarLord Cathal
password?
back in. Yep. And I was meticulous about making sure I typed it in correctly instead of, speed fingering it and hitting the wrong thing.
Oh, I'm probably going camping end of September. And I was gonna bring Keegan. I was gonna see if you guys wanted to come along.
Depend if we can swing the date or whatever. If we have nothing else going on, yeah.
Okay. I'll let you know once the schedule comes out for the week.
Yard.
For that week, it'll basically I'll be able to give you 3 weeks advance notice.
I was sitting in a weird spot. Fucking fix the camera. There we go.
Oh, why the fuck am I in the middle of the ocean?
You ended up getting signed out at some point because I landed back, or where were you last? Hang on. Are you literally in the middle of the ocean? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to. It must have, because I didn't realize till I landed. I was like, oh shit, he's not in the boat anymore.
That's fine. I'm gonna swim back towards the shore.
Yep, I'm coming.
Well, I've got some stamina potions on me, so it's just like a matter of swimming until I get... Oh, and it doesn't help that I'm also overloaded with a bunch of scrap iron.
Shit. Coming as fast as I can.
We're fine.
Thankfully, the deep part there isn't that wide. Because you're in fucking Serpent Strait, so... A little bit out this way. And I probably went extra jank because the damn realm reset after that last trip that we had taken.
Yeah, because I've got 88 scrap iron on me.
Nice. So we went to the bone mass over here because it's basically on like a path up where we hit the first two on the first island, then that leads over towards where we had Motor and Yagluth thing. So it's like, yeah, let's, instead of going out of our way to the other one, let's just fucking hit that one.
Makes sense.
You know, efficiency on the path. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to put that fucking sail down. Yeah, we're rushed back up. Oh, and I guess I was wrong. I could have sworn I read from their own shit that they killed the console development because they couldn't get it figured out. I just reread back through the things. They are getting an Xbox One developed. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I had read that they had been looking into it, but even on their own things that they said, hey, we couldn't figure out how the fuck we were going to make it work. But I was checking back through to see anything else tabbed in there for upcoming shit today, and they're like, hey, no, it's being worked on by another team to port it over, but we are working on a console port. Specifically right now, I think just Xbox. I don't know about PlayStation, but... That is also because the Xbox games with Windows app type thing is like they just went in all in with doing stuff similar to Steam. Be like, hey, there's like really good indie games coming out. Let's kind of get in on that and give these guys a platform.
I'm hearing Grey Dwarf, so I just dropped the iron so I could get my stamina back real quick. Do I have my bow with me? Yes, I do. Aha.
Ooh,
Fucking Goomba.
damn it. Turn it! Alright, and that
Where are
should
you coming from? You're coming from up over there. I'm gonna start walking towards you.
Alright, I'm gonna cut in towards that shoreline.
Probably won't get very far since I'm freaking carrying over 1,000 pounds of shit.
I'm fat!
Mm.
Hold up, I got a fat waddle. Alright, turn that down just 'cause the boat's not bobbing weird. It's coming from the side, so at full sail, it fucking kept janking the boat over.
Yeah.
Like the boat was doing the night at the Roxbury. Alright, that's enough behind. I can probably open it back up to make a little more speed. Shit on my screen.
Reverb.
Meow. Open up speed. Tab that a little that way, just so I'm not flying too damn close to the coast while I have this bowl. Have a hit of the bowl anyway. Woo!
Hmm. Hmm.
I know it's the middle of the day and it's calm, but I have seen them pop up before, so I'm expecting a red head to pop out of that mist.
I would have assumed if they were going to, they would have attacked me while I was in the water.
Fair. But I don't know, like that's the other thing I was wondering with the reset. Hey, did it reset the fucking serpent population count? Because we'd farmed off enough of them that in the previous Avant I was going looking and I couldn't find any, so I was thinking I was gonna have to start going to uncharted waters to start finding some and be able to farm up meat again. The other thing I realized, I hadn't realized it at first, The Serpent Scale shield is actually the best fucking shield in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a tower shield, so you're slower, but it has the highest armor value.
I did not know that. Oh.
I want them to extend that further, though, man. Like, and I really like the look of the Serpent Scale shield. Let me do a whole fucking Serpent like set. I do enjoy that they're starting to build in more unique, interesting sets with more cool properties. Keep going with that, guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
Oh my
did you know the
goodness.
Fenris set has a bonus thing that it doesn't when you look at building it on the bench, it doesn't tell you about?
What's that?
Movement speed increase.
No, I didn't know that.
Each piece gives you +3 movement speed. And I didn't know that till I put 2 pieces on and I started running and I was like, okay, I feel like the scene in fucking Civil War when Cap, Bucky, and Black Panther are running down the street and passing cars. Like they're running at the normal like stride, but their strides are eating so much more distance. I felt like that, and I confirmed it. Jonesy went and looked it up on the wiki. It is, and I looked at the thing and it says it when you have it. I had it on. But I confirmed it running across meadows where I had to be careful running because had so much speed I was taking damage. Just launching off little hills.
Funny.
And like Stig is back in the hardcore deer hunting game. I don't need to worry about being a no-bow build character now or sneaking. I can fucking run deer down and punch them to death.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, I can't wait for this to be done tomorrow. Because by the time it's done, I'm not gonna have eaten for
Now that's a 1-star troll.
30, 32 hours almost.
Fun stuff.
And the last thing I was allowed to eat was I was allowed to have a light breakfast, so I did 3 hard-boiled eggs. I see you.
Yeah, I'm trying to hook the boat. Swoosh. Trying to back it right up to this rock here. I totally forgot that because that's what I was hoping to when I got by and I forgot that's what happened because it had been a couple weeks. Because I remember when I got back and I was like, oh fuck, he's not in the boat. I hope he didn't get fucked.
Nope, I was good. It just landed me in the middle of the water, which was fine. Like I said, I had stamina pots and everything, so I was able to swim back.
Oh, this is gonna be a slow roll back. Hello, let me see the thing. A quick hello, and welcome to anybody who might be coming to hang out in the corner today. Tonight, excuse me. Hey, look, you switched. Not a slow rollback. Are you continuing the Ragnarok rush and getting back where we were when the fucking realm reset? But with, you know, pare down on the RP. I threw most of my RP shit over to my goofy off-stream social realm, which may have some uh, sporadic appearances on stream for tellos. Because one of the other fun things about Lolheim is one of the stipulations and rules I have for it is this little toggle up here for friendly fire. It's got to be on.
Mm-hmm.
One for the lulls of just potentially whoops, and then two, I do want to experiment with the idea I had for doing a couple things here, where I want to build a couple areas that are like specifically PvP areas. We can have a little like dual offs and shit like that. Whoop! Why bonk?
Ow.
I would also like to see if they can fix the phantom bonk issue.
Uh, yeah, especially when you're in the middle of the ocean.
There's literally nothing. It just bonks. You're like, but why? Why bonk? It's flat water. There's nothing there. Again, these are like relatively small things. It's really, really hard to remember this is a fucking early access game. Again, you said again, why bonk? I didn't get damaged that time at least, but even like the small weird glitches and shit that happen, most fully released games have ones that are worse than this. So like, it's just there's so much here that's so complete and so fully realized. It's so hard to remember. Right, this is early access.
So he's not on his medication. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about being unhinged. You know, I'm a
Fine,
Saints
I'll
Row
put it down to
player.
half.
I played Saints Row 2. I think that's the last Saints Row game that I consider to be a pretty good title. I know that some people say Saints Row's always been a mid-franchise, and that's kind of true. Saints Row 3 and 4, nothing special to me. Saints Row 2, absolutely a banger experience. I like it.
3
It's a
was
story
good, 4
rich.
kinda sucked.
Go from the lowly street gang all the way to buying every single property, doing every single activity, whether that be racing, whether that be spewing feces on people, whether that be committing insurance fraud. You get the drift, okay? It's a game franchise that favors the wacky and zany nature, within reason. You know, when GTA 4 is all realistic and broody about the American dream, Saints Row is all there about spewing literal feces all over the walls. I mean, it's a game that doesn't take itself too seriously, obviously. Now, let's get talking about the reboot. Obviously, Saints Row got rebooted. A few days ago it came out, and I bought the game. I bought it because I didn't want to make this video and people saying, "That Nuya, you haven't even played it." Oh, I played it. Well, I played halfway through it. Now, I didn't finish the game because I understand, you know, self-care is a very important virtue we teach people today. And I care too much about my mental well-being to keep playing this dog water, open-world, soulless experience. Now, before anybody goes, "But Nuna, I'm enjoying the game too." Listen, okay? There's people who enjoy having sex with pencil sharpeners, okay? There's people who love that. Doesn't make it not an objectively fun experience, okay? Having a relationship with a pencil sharpener hurts. It's not healthy, okay? When I was young, I flipped dog turds on the street, okay? I thought that was fun. I thought that was a banging time. I thought the world could never get any better. Doesn't make flipping dog turds an amazing, objectively good experience. Yes, you can like bad experiences. Sure, there's some people that just fucking love.
Apparently, not too many people are happy with the Saints Row remake, eh?
I'm not surprised. I didn't even hear any fanfare. I didn't even hear anything about it until the other week. I randomly saw like, "Hey, this is dropping next week" ad, and I was like, "But why?"
Now, there's people online who are like, "Oh, the game
Yes,
is
okay, it
launch."
kind of
Also,
died a sad death with
they
4
functional
being
launch
kind of a
purposes.
weak retread of
Gotta get
3,
some credit where
which was
credit's
actually a
due.
pretty strong game.
Now, Saints
And
Row
then
2022
the
is
shitty
victim of a lot of
Gat Out
failures,
of Hell spin-off
bad and
thing,
terrible writing.
and
Look,
then
I'm not
being
gonna
dead
go,
for a while.
"Oh, the original characters were so
But
much better." These games are a product of their
Yeah, I
time.
don't
Okay,
know.
I'm sure if you load up Saints Row 2,
Just
it's a
randomly
pretty dated
seeing it
experience.
pop up as a remake, I was like, I don't
Versus
know,
at least
man. Like, Saints Row
Mr.
definitely
Gat,
had its time, and
because
it's
over 300
got its place
murders,
in history,
do
but I
you
don't know
really
if you could just
expect Field
randomly
to work?
recapture
I
that.
figure with statute of limitations, it really should be closer to 250.
There's no statute of limitations for murder.
Why the fuck not?
Watch yourself, Mr. Gat.
For what? You hold me in contempt of court? You're already planning on giving me the chair. You think I'd give a shit about you not liking me? Fuck off.
And like that's
The
the other thing is, I bet you they're not gonna have. I bet you they're not gonna have the same characters.
Gandhi, Pierce, a lot of those Kenzie Washington from Saints Row 3 and 4,
I don't know.
absolutely fun characters, memorable. When I was playing Saints Row 2022, this is a game where I feel like the writing staff was either artificial intelligence or completely out of touch boomers that were writing people of the millennial era, and my age group, or
fuck?
Zoomers. Okay, the
They
amount
literally
of
hit
times
nothing.
in the first hour of the game, you start off as hardened criminals. I mean, your main character, the boss of this game, the player, he basically, or she, I guess you can be anybody, whatever in between. You can create a character.
Stop,
Character creation's
game.
pretty good. I'll do that. All right, you can make a lot of wild shit. I made Bob Ross, golden Bob Ross, bronze Bob Ross, and that was kind of cool.
Why?
you're-
Okay, I'm going. Hold on, I'm going to repair the fucking ship
Serving a private military contracting group.
because I don't want it to
Mark,
break in the middle of the fucking
Pretty bang up job, by the way. They're clearly well versed. Obviously, the other friends that they have are, hard criminals in their own right. You know what their biggest problem is in the beginning? How are we going to pay rent? As they rob a payday loans place, stacking bills. Oh, you're worried about rent? Oh, don't forget, I got to pay off my student loans. The way that the story is written and presented makes it sound like a sitcom or like, what a boomer's interpretation of a millennial's life is.
What sort of waffle maker can I get for $35?
Presumably one that makes fucking waffles.
Hey, the wage slave is back.
How was your first day? Were the other mercenaries nice to you?
Why?
You know, a hired kid at home. I'll give him a 7.
I don't
You
understand
look like
what
you
you're
need
doing.
someone.
Thanks, Eli.
Seriously, how's the job?
The murder business. Fundamentals don't change, just the uniform.
I can tell you love it.
Okay. I don't have to love it. I have to pay my student loans.
Amen.
So I'm guessing that means the pay's good.
Supposed to be. Got stiffed on my bonus today.
Dude, what the fuck?
I played a little fast and loose on the job, and, well, my CO wasn't a fan.
You gotta be kidding me.
Swear to God, this lady walked right off the set of an 80s action movie. I was half expecting her to call me Rook and threaten to take my badge.
Are we gonna make rent?
We'll make rent. We just gotta be a little more creative.
These are supposed to be hardened criminals, guys, okay? They're not supposed to be, haha, goofy, funny watermark characters. There's literally almost no depth to any of these characters, too. It's like you attached a stereotype to each and every single one of them and just rolled with it. For, I guess, the majority of the game, because halfway into it, nothing's changed. This isn't quirky like Watch Dogs 2, where the characters were kind of like, cringy at the beginning, but they grew onto you later on. You started to like Satara, Wrench, a lot of those characters later on, okay, as the story progressed. Saints Row, you don't get that, okay? These characters are boring, bland all the way through. There is writing moments where, like, literally, I guess the developers thought it was funny in the beginning, where, like, your character just went, fuck. Swear word here. Go angry. All right, wild shit like that. Truly hilarious. The writing in this, trust me, if you thought Borderlands was like the pinnacle of writing, like if you thought Borderlands was deep in shit, you're gonna love Saints Row. Okay, this is like written for you. Now, graphically, the game is nothing special. It's kind of like if you took, some
What is happening?
engine project and just
We are
threw it on.
literally not moving at
There are
all.
so many visual problems that I have with this game. Like as I'm driving my car through the streets, literally in front of me.
Oh, what the hell?
Like
What is happening, game?
okay, Sonichu's gonna.
I got a freaking flashing sign at the top of my thing.
This
The boat is. Oh god, you just got fucking yeeted out of through the bottom of the boat.
Mechanically speaking,
Yeah, I got
it's not any more
disconnected.
different than Saints Row 3.
Oh, boat's moving again.
I'm convinced this is the same goddamn engine with a new coat of paint attached to it. Some updates visually, of course. For the most part, the game is not
What the fuck,
visually
Valheim?
enticing. It's not a visually good-looking game. At best, it looks like a Fortnite creative map, if anything. But of course, visuals and story aren't everything. Muda, what about the gameplay? This is where the soulless shit really kicks in. If I compare this to, let's say, Saints Row 2, for instance, a game released 2008, last I checked. You know what I could do in Saints Row 2, a crime game? I could walk into a store, pull a gun up to somebody, and hold them up. I could go to the back of the store, grab the money in their safe, initiate a police chase, and run away. From 2008 game, no less. I could even do that in GTA Vice City if I wanted to. Walk into any store, point a gun, and boom, I could get away with money. You know what I can't do in 2022 Saints Row self-made criminals?
Ah, shit. Hang
Go
on.
to the store, point a gun at a criminal, point a gun at the teller, and steal from them. Now you
Okay,
might be
move
like,
me forward.
Was that really what's stopping you? If you're going to make
Just
an
try to
open
move out of
world,
that spot in case I
maybe
get
try
stuck. I'll
having
come
some
back out.
level of interactability.
Yeah.
No, in Saints Row 2022, you can shoot the person right square in the fucking face and then buy a shirt from them right after. Makes sense, right? Makes a whole lot of sense there. Now, what about various
momentum.
activities? There's a few of them out there, absolutely, as a Saints Row game should. The majority of this game relies upon you buying ventures and then doing venture missions,
That was
which are also repetitive and boring. There's some
bizarre.
fun insurance fraud, because that's one of the cool, enjoyable mini games. But then there's other ones like, hey, here's a car factory, here's a car chop shop we're doing. What are your missions? Go there, steal a car, bring it back. Okay. Oh, here's a food truck drug mission. Okay, here's a venture you're going at. What's your mission type? Go there, steal a truck, bring it right back. You think it changes from there? Hell no! This shit is repetitive as hell! This shit is a sweatshop of open world gaming! Alright, none of it is fun! None of it is enjoyable! Like, just to give you a point on, like, interactability, they literally built, like, a fictionalized version of, like, the Las Vegas Strip with all the casinos. Except you can't even go into them and gamble. Like, you could do that in San Andreas, a game over 15 years ago at this point. And you can't even do it in a game in 2022. It's like they built this open world, but it just serves as a goddamn level select. Alright, what you're playing over here, it reminds me wholeheartedly of the fact that an open world game has not truly evolved. You know, back when the PS4 came out, there were some genuinely cool open world concepts. Like, I remember when Shadow of Mordor came out, they had the whole Nemesis system. That was kind of cool. You know, when games like Watch Dogs 2 comes out, and you could literally hack other users and other NPCs and swat them, and call up, like, high-profile criminals to target them, create three-way turf battles as you sneak through the chaos and do your actual objective. That's kind of cool. That was pretty interesting. Games like Grand Theft Auto 5 that are still leagues and generations of world simulation ahead of a 2022 open world game is baffling. This game, visually, mechanically, and from a gameplay perspective...
Oh shit, apparently they didn't reboot the game, they fucking remade the game.
But I thought it was like a remake, but I didn't know if it was like a proper one or not.
A Ubisoft gamer's wet...
I'm watching a guy's review on it, and no, it wasn't done properly at all.
That's all the game is. That's pretty much the open world experience right
It's
off
one of
the
the
bat.
cheap, just
Without
slap a new
doubt,
coat of paint
most,
on it
like,
and call it a remake.
Open world experiences
And
that
that's
have
closer to a bad
Can you play it?
remaster.
Yeah, absolutely. Is it a serviceable game? Absolutely.
remake.
But if you look why the reviews for this are down across the board, it's because this game does nothing to invent the open world and better it in any capacity. Not only has the Saints Row game not expanded mechanically from the previous titles whatsoever, because let me tell you something right now, if you put up Saints Row 3 right next to Saints Row 2022, gameplay-wise, nothing has advanced. No lessons have been learned. But now if you put it up from a writing perspective and a story perspective and a world perspective, this game is somehow even worse than those previous titles. And remember, Saints Row started to fall off considerably after 2. 3 and 4 were okay games, but this game puts those and makes them look like fucking GTA 4 in comparison, okay, story-wise. This game has some of the most bland, soulless characters, some of the most bland, soulless open-world shit I've ever seen, and it refuses to evolve itself at all from a gameplay perspective to the modern era. There is nothing in this open world that screams, hey, this is running on the power of the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, or the appropriate competitor consoles. Nothing in this game screams that whatsoever. In fact, if anything, we've lost features from the Saints Row franchise in Saints Row 2022. So yeah, I'm going to say this game is a soulless, bland game in every capacity, and I would never, ever recommend this dog shit to anybody. That's pretty much where I stand. And, I'm a little disappointed in Volition for even thinking that this game could bring about a good, entry into the franchise. This game is going to be the reason why Volition, whoever is involved into this, Embracer, are going to say, nobody cares about Saints Row, guys. See, we told you, nobody's buying it. The reviews are all bad. That's because you didn't care about Saints Row. It's not the fans' fault for not buying this crap. Obviously, they're not going to do it. It is the game developers and publishers' fault for creating an inferior experience in the Saints Row franchise. Look, I was kind of excited about this game, Saints Row, after all this time, and hey, I've enjoyed playing a Saints Row game. But you all have made Ubisoft. You've outdone Ubisoft. You've actually made a worse.
Alright, I'm gonna hop over, drop this iron off.
Ladies and gentlemen, is a feat of itself. Congratulations for making one of the most uninspired open world experiences, Volition. Good job, congratulations. Honest to God, if there was an award at the Game Awards for that shit, you've already secured it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and Saints Row has disappointed me.
So the little path tucked in there between the pine and the beach next to the smithing shit is what I set up for you, because I figured you'd want a little boat launch.
Be real? More like you should be getting some bit.
Oh, God,
I'll take a look.
Yeah.
You little piece
You're
of shit.
and that intro is so stupid. But I was like, this is fun. We moved forward in this.
Okay, again, there was literally no reason for that
Recorded
game. Can you...
video,
What? Stop bashing it off of nothing! What the fuck is happening?
I hadn't put it out yet, and I was like, gonna put it out, and then I was like, a lot's happening.
Why is that
And I
not
wanna
repairing? What are you doing?
Because I want to talk about this app. I want to talk about Be Real. And I do think there's something here. I just don't like it in its current form. I think there's a lot
Oh, wait, I left this freaking scrap iron in the ship. Whatever.
I grabbed it.
It's in the ship.
I grabbed it. Okay,
comes out. I'll just make edits. It'll be out of date again, but I'm not going to record this video for the third time. 2 is the limit. So I've been on Be Real since May of 2022, like the end of May. I don't know why I signed up. Someone told me to. I don't remember who, but someone told me to sign up for Be Real. And originally I did sign up under the name Swell Entertainment, and I was like, no, it's not for that. So I changed it to Amanda Gold. And side note, if you find my Be Real, I will not follow you back. That's defeating the purpose. I like the concept of Be Real. The thing about Be Real is that I think that the people who made Be Real started with what they didn't like about social media and built an app around that, versus finding out what they did actually like about social media and building an app around that. I will say this is filling the friend void for me with Instagram. Instagram is a hellscape, and they don't listen to anyone. It takes Kardashians literally, basically, subconsciously threatening to tank their stock for the CEO of Instagram to listen and do anything. Will they still continue to try and turn the app into TikTok? Yes, because they think that's what people want.
What the fuck?
I'm going to do a separate video about keep Instagram, make Instagram again. But I feel like it's past the point for that one. But my overall view is that Instagram is stupid right now, and they're not making it easier on themselves. There's a lot of things about Be Real that I do like, and there's a lot of things that I think are almost there. It's kind of like, I feel like the app it's getting there, but it's not there yet. The thing about being a content creator is at a certain point, even though my life is content, I can post about really, technically, whatever I want. There are things that I don't want you to know about. There are things that, despite my life being online, you will probably never know about. Because it's my life, and in these videos, you guys see maybe 10% of me. Maybe. That might be generous. You see an edited version of me.
This is getting highlighted out after. What the fuck is...
William probably has a whole hard drive of just me failing to read.
This boat is cursed.
Somewhere from when he edits these videos, because it's painful sometimes how badly my dyslexia f***s with me when I'm trying to record these videos. It's me, but it's an edited.
Literally determined to break this boat. This thing's fucking cursed.
Share. Like, there's nothing awful. There are just things that you don't need to know, you know? But there are things that I would like to be able to post to Instagram that are just for my friends, that are just for people who know me in real life, who I trust, and I, for lack of a better word, vetted, to not be psychotic. Because at the end of the day, I don't know who most of you are watching me. There's almost
Go ahead,
300.
You know what I don't have? all the tools that were in the chest.
Yeah, all the stashed loot's gone.
Is pretty high.
All of it.
There's certain things that I can't share
That's
with you.
why I kept.
I think I got extras on my other server. I'm
That's
gonna
why I
go
always
look.
carried the shit on me.
Yeah, well, I wasn't because I was building, and remember I was building a big thing, and I was trying to maximize the weight I could carry.
Yep. I try to maximize within still carrying a certain amount of things on my person at all times.
You would probably figure out where my apartment was located based on my building. And so there's things that
Are you finally gonna let the boat actually bob on the waves properly now that you just beat the shit out of it for no reason, game?
My friends, you don't need to know which of my family members are in the hospital. You don't need to know which of my son's family members are currently struggling with COVID. There's things that people don't need to know about social media content. Because at the end of the day, we are real people and we all have real lives, and there's certain things that people just aren't comfortable sharing with strangers on the internet. Again, it doesn't mean that it's bad, it doesn't mean that it's like cancelable or anything like that, but there's just things that you don't want people to know about, okay? Because even then, I've been very open about talking about elements of my abuse. I still get comments from you guys, messages asking if I'm ever going to do a video detailing the timeline of my abuse so you guys can understand the lore of small entertainment. What? I share things because it's part of me. I think it affects certain things of how I view things, and that's why I share about them. But there are certain boundaries that some of you need to learn. It's not even parasocial. That's just crazy. And before someone says, hey, what about close friends? I know multiple people whose close friends, for some reason, posted publicly, even though they know for a fact they hit the close friends button, or it deleted, or they accidentally hit the wrong button or whatever. And I have done that in the past too, where it was something that was meant for close friends. I had an allergic reaction to something and I was trying to share with my close friends, and it ended up getting posted to my main feed, which it wasn't bad. It was just my eyes swelled really badly and I looked like I had like butthole fakes. It was not, it wasn't pleasant. I was just like, hey, what the fuck? And like 5,000 people saw it. There's certain things I don't need you to see. There's just things I don't want to deal with and I don't want to answer questions about. At a certain point when you have an audience, there's a level of self-censoring that you have to engage in for your own peace of mind. Not even just for protection. Not even just like me not filming out my window. I'm allowed to share about those things. I'm allowed to share about my life. This is going so off the rails. This is so not the point of this video. My point is that like, if anything, to any content creators watching this, just be aware of what you share online, you know, because when you put it online, not that everyone has the right to, you know, question my abuse and all that shit, but like there's just things that you should be aware of when you're putting them online, you know, and there's things like Instagram, close friends, and the like that like I want to be able to talk to my friends. I want to be able to post photos that are just for my friends and not worry about someone asking where my feet pics are, you know, or if I have an OnlyFans, you know, there's just things that I don't want to deal with. And so something like Be Real is nice because it's a smaller friend group. It's like an off-app close friends list for the most part, which is what I am personally using it for. The non-public element of Be Real, I like that part. I like that I can deny any request that comes through. People on my Be Real have not consented to being a part of this video.
So where the hell did you have the thing set aside?
I put your space was over here,
but
the
a little bit, and so a bunch of stuff saved. I took more than that in June. Why are there like 6 saved? I definitely took
path off space, just
tucked
right in behind here.
It's one of the things I'm a fan of with Be Real is the close friends off.
And then I have a chest with some shit in it for you.
Something I'm not a fan of. Your Discover page. I hate it. There is a person with a foot on their cat. Their toes are just flexed. These are all random people. Lots of Switzerland. My understanding of that is that it's random, ending up on the Discovery page, except it defeats the purpose of personally what I use the app for. I don't want to end up on your Discover page. I don't want random strangers in Brazil, Lafayette, U.S., Spain.
I'm just gonna build right here, if that's fine.
Alright, I figured tuck them in all close, that way if we do get attacked.
Yeah, it's close. It's just not directly right next to everything.
Like the chance. What if I share something personal and private? What if I share something where I'm naked? I don't know. I have friends who have done that. They're just like, hey, I got the notification. I just got out of the shower. Here's my tits, you know? What's your plan then if we end up on the Discovery page? I don't want to be on there. How do I turn that off? There's no way for me to turn that off. Another thing I don't like about it, when I last filmed this video, I saw that I was able to tap into, so down there at the bottom is actually someone's name and then see where they captured the Be Real. So I briefly turned on my location settings because if you allow it, that gives you access to them having it on. And if they have it on, then I straight up could zoom into a 3-mile radius of where this person was in Switzerland. I know it's a lot, but that's too close. I don't even have friends turned on for Snapchat. I'm a ghost over there. I don't want anyone knowing where I am. That, let alone strangers on the internet, on the Discover page, on Be Real.
Well,
Don't
grab
think-
that
I don't
fucking
I don't like it. Something that I thought was stupid
fishing
was
bait if you can
if
break
you
the
have
damn
10
boat.
friends, you can see,
For no
they
reason.
can show you how many times they retook something. If you have 10 friends, when you tap a photo, again, it shows you see where they captured the photo. And it gives you the location, like the city location. Does mine show up? I don't know. I don't know if mine shows up because I don't have my location settings on because I won't. If you have 10 friends or more, it shows you how many times someone retook a Be Real. Why? Your timer sucks. Sometimes I get the notification for Be Real. I'm on my phone or I'm doing something and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do it now. And I pull out my phone and I try to take the photo and your timer's going off, but the app is frozen. But your timer's still going off, so the app's not frozen. And then suddenly I'm 10 minutes late posting a Be Real, even though I got the notification and I clicked in. I'm assuming that it's because everyone gets the same Be Real notification at the same time. I do think there's a way to fix this, and one of the ways that I do think would be better is I would like to be able to post multiple times a day. I know you don't want that. I know that's like, be real, be in the moment. 3 set times throughout the day, I think would be a good idea, personally. You still have the timer, you still have it set off, but I feel like more people would be likely to pick one or choose one or another one for their Be Real notification versus everyone trying to get on at the same time and making your app slow as shit. And then everyone's late. Side note, I hate that this app is late. I hate that I can never be on time. My anxiety, I am early to freaking everything if I can be. I am the first in line, bitch, always. I try to be, okay? I hate that I can't be on time with this thing. I can be 5 minutes late, 2 hours late, or I go to post it, and for some reason, the Be Real I posted yesterday, it's saying that Be Real is today's Be Real, even though I got the notification, and then I have to wait 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh wait, what about Be Real? And I log back in, and now I'm 20 minutes late. What's the deal? I need your app to work. If you're gonna make me feel bad about myself, I need your app to work. I need it to be timely if you expect me to be timely. It's called respect. It's called valuing each other's time. That's what I want. Anyway, Amanda, it's not that deep. I know, okay. So I hate that I'm always late for a very important date. I hate it, okay? You had 3, set 3 posts throughout the day because again, sometimes you send the notification and like everyone I see is like in bed still, or everyone I see is like in bed for the night, or everyone I see is sitting at their desks doing their work from home jobs, and it's really depressing. And then like one of my friends is like in Paris, you know, like it's like, I feel like if you had the 3 times throughout the day, maybe a handful of people wouldn't do the first one, a bunch of people would do the second one, and then maybe people would be like, oh fuck, I haven't done one today, I'll do the last. You know, so I feel like the app would probably function better if you spread that out, because statistically, not everyone is going to pick every single one, you know? And so it would spread out your server space, and the app would probably crash less often. Also, again, the retake thing, why does it matter how many times they retook it? I get it, Be Real, but your app kind of sucks, so I'm sure sometimes it shows me as 3 or 4 retakes because your app kept crashing when I was trying to post the damn photos. What's the deal there? I also hate that there's no video options. Sometimes a video clip, I get it's harder to do. Maybe you can't do the both front-facing and back-facing camera with the video clips, but it would be fun to do a 3-4 second video clip. Maybe it's only the back camera. Maybe it's not the front camera or something like that, and then you have to do a selfie with it. Like, oh, here's what my face is looking like as I was taking this weird video clip of a squirrel eating a hot dog. I don't know. Something like that would be fun, because I do think that clips are kind of, again, context sometimes missing. I don't like that you can't put captions. It's like a comment. Not a fan of that. Another thing, part of the thing that I like about meeting new friends on Instagram or finding new people is going back through their library and seeing what other photos they posted, where else they've gone. I'm not talking about stalking someone's social media and liking a photo from 2016 of their feed. We're already friends. Why can't I go and look at their photos? Why can't I go and look at their memories? If you're saving them in the app, you think I give a shit that I have sat at this desk every day for the last 6 weeks? No, I don't care. What's the point of that? I care what so-and-so's working on because they're in a cool job, and I care that so-and-so went to Paris and I want to see their photos and I want to see this and X, Y, and Z. It's not a matter of like gaining followers and becoming popular on the app. It's a matter of being able to share in those memories with each other versus just in the 24-hour time span of the Be Real notification. and being able to see that and check back with other people and look at other memories with other people. I don't get why I can't unlock my memories so that my friends can tap into my profile and see my memories, because there's a little lock there. It says only visible to you, but there's no way for me to change that. That's stupid. I should be able to change that with my friends. If I have approved them to see my profile, they should be allowed to see that. Yeah, see here, if your memories are activated, all your BeReal are automatically added to your memories and only visible to you. Say that, but a bunch of my BeReals have not been saved.
While I was recording my video, again, I never hit record on the final segment of this video. Luckily, I record audio separately, so the audio is complete. Sorry to film this video again. So I told William to just pick an image as a placeholder and I would figure out something. Evidently, William decided to go with ship. So I'll add in clips, photos, and relevant things here and there, but you're gonna get used to my smiling face.
There's also this message in red that if I want to deactivate memories, if you deactivate your memories, all your BeReal will be permanently deleted and unrecoverable. All your future BeReal won't be saved in memories and will automatically be deleted as well. I wonder if there's a way to turn that on and off. I don't want to check it. I don't get the point of having a kill switch for the memories if they're not public, you know? Like I don't, and there's no way for me to change that as far as like I'm literally in my settings. That's it. Time zone. Other. Clear cache, back camera,
Trying to wiggle it out, and it's like, nope, just gonna stay here. Anyway, I'll take a quick second to check in with anybody who might be lurking.
Which was the
Thank you for coming and hanging out in Collector's
informative
Corner today.
nature of a lot of Instagram posts. The
Another
retake
episode
thing.
of the Ragnarok Rush catching back up after the goddamn server reset.
I know some people are like, so-and-so took this photo 8 times. The
My
app
characters
made
kept everything on them, but all the
frankly,
stash
but
loot, all the
whatever.
build,
I
and
hate
boss
late
progress.
aspect.
Bye-bye.
I'm supposed to hear.
It's
Why
over
is
1,000 hours on this realm.
Why make me feel bad? Why make me feel bad for my friends? I'm embarrassed for them. But obviously BeReal is doing something right because Instagram did a test where it was a front camera and a back camera mode, which is the same format that BeReal does. Which again, Instagram doesn't understand that format is like the first step. It's the creators that make TikTok what it is. That's why they keep trying to push Reels, and they think that, if we just make our homepage the same things like the TikTok For You page, it'll be the same. Fuck you, frankly. BeReal, it's not the same thing. Again, that's the friends content that makes BeReal worth it. The fact that it's not Instagram is what makes it worth it. It's not the format, which is what Instagram doesn't get. BeReal, I'm gonna keep using you. I want you to be better, you know? And I get it. You don't need my opinion. I'm not a Kardashian. You don't have a publicly traded stock like Instagram does that's gonna tank because I post a photo that says make Instagram again or make BeReal better. Nothing like that's gonna work. I'm just trying to hopefully give my own opinions of, what may help make the app a little better. Try out 2 slots a day. See if that works out. Do it for a week or 2 and see how it affects your app performance. I feel like you'd have way less crashes, way less crashing, way less wait time and all of that if you tried that, because some people are going to post for one, some people are going to post for another. You're probably not going to do video because you haven't had to do video, so you probably won't. Fine, whatever. Do you think that being able to see your friends' memories is a good idea? That's just my personal opinion, because that's part of the value of friends, is being able to check each other's archives and see each other's photos versus just the one that's put in front of you and then having it disappear. I'm not an app developer. I'm just a bitch on the internet. Anyways, that's going to be it. Do you use BeReal? Do you like BeReal? Do you think I'm stupid for all my BeReal recommendations? Do you also think that BeReal, they knew what they didn't like about social media and not what they did like? Let me know. Comment down below. Reminder, I have a podcast, the Social Shenanigans Podcast. It's no longer episodes every week, but check it out. I've got over 46 episodes on there. Reminder, I have merch like that mug back there. Shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for putting me on Patreon. Also, subscribe on Patreon. All the links down below. Let me know my social media. I'll be all here. And that's going to be it. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. I know you want to be real, but I just think you could be better.
Hi. Oh, did you just double at me, or did you bring a friend? You just doubled at me. Hi. Bonk. Shit. Get out of here.
Suddenly your show is not available because there's no digital medium that you can have that's not on the streaming platform for your show. The concern with taking these shows down from HBO Max, these shows and movies, and the canceling of these shows and movies and all of that is people are saying, hey, who cares? These shows weren't good. It doesn't matter. My thing with movies and shows being removed HBO Max and the like is that these things are exclusive to these streaming platforms often. And so when you remove them, technically, it's not that it doesn't exist anymore, but now it's harder for that thing to exist in general because it's outside of the streaming platform where that streamer potentially had everything there. Now, I'm not just saying that when these shows or these movies get taken down from the platform, that means that thing exists. But it's not, I say not fair, and I know people are like, fair, it's still, okay, it's not okay. And they're doing it with no warning to the casting crew of these shows, these showrunners. No one's getting heads up. Same thing with the Batgirl situation. They found out in real time. No one at Warner Brothers gave them the heads up. It's the same thing. They did the same shit with all of the Wonder Woman, Dune, all this. They were pissed that they were going to do a full HBO Max release for those movies and stuff. Well, the rumor was that Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot got heads up, and also my guess is they got paid. That was my guess, so that they would be like, "Oh, it's going great to get HBO Max." That was my guess. I think that was later. I don't know. Hypothetically, allegedly, don't sue me. These streamer shows that are put specifically on streaming, once they are removed from streaming, the show might as well not exist because again, a streaming exclusive show is not going to be put onto another streamer like Netflix, who was taken off of HBO Max, because that's just not a thing that's going to happen, really.
I said that way too long. No, I did not mind.
Are you shit? Oops.
I did not.
So focused on trying to punch him, I forgot there was a portal there.
Same thing. Netflix television show was canceled.
Dick.
And then picked up by saying Netflix. I think that's what happened with Manifest. That's one thing. That's a different thing. Elena Smith, who was the showrunner for Dickinson, which was on Apple, I believe. She said this on August 3rd. The Batgirl HBO Max situation is why I spent my last day on set of Dickinson calling an exec at Apple and begging for a physical recording of my show. They actually gave me one. I have the only copy. People said I was crazy, but dude, that's 10 years of my life. These things, they exist only in digital form. That's the case with a lot of these digital streaming movies and TV shows and all of that. They exist only in that medium. They're probably not going to exist in another one unless, because box sets even are so rare these days. Are there streaming box sets? Yeah, see, this article that I was like, oh, okay, they have Netflix box sets. No, they're just shows that stream on Netflix. So they're like, it's like a box set because you can binge it in one go. That's what binging is. It's like the new age version of the box set. A lot of browsers and streaming platforms now make it harder to screen record content because of fear of pirating. But I'm telling you, if you are on one of these shows, whether you're a crew member or what, if you can find a way to get a digital copy of your work, I really hope you're able to do it. I think that's the smartest thing to do, is to lobby for that, because again, that's your work, that's your job. I understand wanting to have at least something to be able to show your work versus just being compensated for your work. Being compensated for your work is one thing, but in creative industries, if you can't show your work, it's basically useless. You can keep your lights on, but trying to get more work is going to be next to impossible if you can't show proof of the work that you've done. And these streaming shows and movies being joint is a problem. And some people have said, a lot of these movies are still available on demand. I don't think that's the same thing, in my opinion, but that is an availability option. Andy Babox, who is a TV and film journalist for Screen Rant, live tweeted the Warner Brothers Discovery earnings call that happened, so I will link the Twitter thread down below. So David Zaslav, for those of you who don't know, I talked about previously for my CNN Plus post-mortem video that I did, because he also handled that announcement of shutdown and layoffs and all of that for CNN Plus. And it's my understanding that he is known to be bad at this, bad at telling people that they're fired, basically. And it's not about being good at it, because no one likes to hear that. No one likes to hear they're being laid off. But there's a way to do it with compassion. There's a way to be a dick. David Zaslav is talking about the process of merging the two companies and the long process of that. Zaslav creating the new hirings, WBD formatted. There is more room for improvement, Zaslav says, as the first steps forward for the company. We have had to make some additional adjustments, which we talked about. 193 Emmy nominations for WBD. Can you just do that? So the thing about Zaslav, that's my understanding, as people have been talking about it, is that it's believed that he is just trying to completely nuke everything the previous regime has done, his predecessors have done. And so this merger is proving that with like the things that he's shutting down, things he's getting rid of, things that he can't exactly take credit for. The 193 Emmy nominations, in my understanding, is something he can't take credit for because they existed prior to him. The shows and properties that are getting those nominations existed prior to the merger. So putting them across the merger is stupid, kind of. And that kind of means not really. It's stupid. Okay, so I'm in an English class. Okay, we're on a period system. So last period, there was a different group of people. In this class,
Where the fuck did skeletons come from?
It's nighttime. They wander around.
Great job project. It tells us this class, even though we're not the class that did the work, we got the grades.
I've been trying to defend from the other side.
We're sitting
Building and shit makes
I'm
noise,
not
right?
saying it's a good analogy. It's a bad one. I'm just trying to kind of demonstrate how stupid this is. We did it. I know it's a lot of the same people. I know there's merging.
Hello, Shaman.
But to say that it's WBD specifically getting these nominations when it's of the two people, of the two companies prior to that and their work, right? That like to put it all in one category. Yeah, this merged company, we did that when instead it was the two different companies, the two different formats, the two different things. My brain hurts. They will seek to attract the best storytellers to help create the most diverse content there is, mentioning the DC properties amongst many more IPs. Their focus is making great content that they want to watch and will pay for. Saslav shouts out House of Dragon, Ted Lasso, and Abbott Elementary as the type of content that resonates with consumers. Saslav says the WBD is open for business and not willing to be beholden to any specific model. Dear God. Batman and Elvis among titles to exemplify what Saslav wants to embrace more of. HBO Max and Discovery coming together as one, which we knew was probably coming. They're saying it's going to be probably about fall of 2023 that it would merge. Not quite sure exactly how yet, but it's going to be one platform. Keep saying diverse content a lot. Saslav couldn't be more excited for where they're going as a company. JP Perret, CEO and president for Global Streaming and Gaming, has taken over. Streaming will still be as strong, but only one part of their strategy, Brett says. They are focused on launching both their ad-free and ad-light models. HBO Max and Discovery are enjoying strong momentum. Now this that I saw.
You piece of shit.
That I wanted to fight personally. It says unique and complementary. HBO Max and Discovery Plus. Two bubbles. There's no overlap, apparently, but two bubbles. This is their main shtick, apparently. HBO Max, male skew, scripted, lean in, appointment viewing, home of fandom. Discovery Plus, female skew, unscripted, lean back, comfort viewing, home of generdoms, genredoms. Scripted TVP, too big friend for my woman pea friend. What do they go? You literally could have just done scripted, unscripted. Why have the male skew, female skew in there? Also, like, I'm assuming they're, again, fandoms. Who do you think runs fandoms with an iron fist, a fury, and doodles? It's a lot of women. Queer women, a lot of straight women, a lot of men as well, but, you know, I guess you could argue, I don't want to say that it's entirely one-sided or other, because that's just not true, frankly. It's just, but I'm just like, right here, they're saying it's one-sided. They're saying the male skew, house of fandoms. And again, if the skew is it's 51%, 49%, still, that's stupid. Get rid of the male-female skew. I would probably complain about less if you just got rid of that bit. That's so stupid. I saw some people on TikTok were saying that they're trying to make this a male-female thing when really it's an age thing. Where if you look at brands for some of their global powerhouses, a lot of them are, dominated by older series franchises that have been around for a while that were, liked by now people who are older. And older is, a relative term. You're 27-year-old me, that's older, which, I mean, it can go either way, but like iconic series and characters, Friends, Fixer, Uppers, Welcome Home, The Big Bang Theory, Property Brothers, Dinner, Drive-In, Dive, Sex and the City. Not the new one. Sex and the City, franchises, Shark Week, Game of Thrones, 90 Day Fiancé universe. People were laughing about the 90 Day Fiancé universe, but I mean, they have created a conglomerate of
My home's built.
Fiancé, so I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Like Property Brothers, Dinner, Drive-In, Dive, Sex.
Hey, just in time for morning to rise.
Big Bang Theory, a lot of that. it's like millennial, older millennial type of gap, you know, versus like a lot of people that are watching now, which I don't want to say
there is some
it's,
stuff for you in a chest over there too.
Female versus young and old and all of that, because I really don't want to turn this into a Gen Z versus millennial versus boomer thing, because I don't think that's the case. I think this company is being driven into the ground by boomers. Is Salazar the boomer? 62. He looks like someone who would say this is male. Have I never seen what this dude looks like? He looks like someone who, if he saw me somewhere after I had heard of the website OnlyFans. What's to come? Leveraging WVD portfolio strength.
I'll be back. Go to the washroom. Oh, stupid medicine.
Same goes here. It's one thing to be like, oh yeah, here's your library, which a lot of people like HBO Max because they have a variety of movies and a great variety. For the most part, it's probably on HBO Max right now. And so, to some degree, I get leveraging your portfolio strength. I get that to some degree, but also Discovery Plus need to do that. HBO Max doesn't need that at this point. More info will come close to launch on their combined service that will focus on the best of both. Yeah, so summer of 2023 is when it's going to hit the US, and by fall, for 130 million global subscribers by 2025, 92 million subscribers combined via HBO Max Discovery Plus. Again, most of that is from HBO Max, like 22 million of that is Discovery Plus. Batgirl, Wonder Twins, and Scoob are mentioned as not fitting their strategy. So I think I heard that Wonder. That was just Q&A to commence. Zaslav teases a 10-year plan for DC going forward. Not going to release any film that isn't ready. Adam Shazam, The Flash mentioned amongst titles that are still coming. They're not going to let The Flash die, are they? If you're wondering why I'm saying that, just look up Ezra Miller. See what they're doing. Expensive direct-to-streaming movies, they can't find an economic value for that, Sasha says. I mean, it makes sense. I always kind of knew that the direct-to-streaming model for HBO Max with their movies was not ideal. And I figured that was the case with Wonder Woman. I know they paid out, I think it was All Little Things or something like that. It was Denzel Washington movie. I think they paid out to those actors as well. Because a lot of actors for these big budget movies have certain like box office deals where if they make over a certain amount, they get a bonus on top of that. Obviously, they're not going to be able to make that money if the movie goes direct to streaming. So to basically keep those actors and directors happy, Warner Brothers started paying out directors and actors to keep happy with their movies going direct to streaming. That was never going to be something they could do. That's just not sustainable. Same thing here, I guess. The super expensive models. I kind of agree with him. It's not logical to do that, but also with the future of streaming, that was always going to be going to come up with more streaming movies. So we'll see how this goes. The objective is to grow the DC brand, and we're only going to get DC movies out of them. That's go now. Summary of Zaslav said on films were released. Believe in it seeks to grow the DC brand characters but protect them. Has a 10-year plan for DC with the joining of Alan Horn, similar to Marvel. Zaslav is commenting on rumors of shutdown of scripted programming on HBO Max. Doesn't sound like they are stopping with that anytime soon. So my guess is that they're going to continue to just release stuff going on, and then they are not going to renew it. Now, certain shows are safe. Certain shows are not HBO Max shows. They are HBO shows that they were released on HBO Max. So I believe those are not included. So on June 28th, Film Updates posted user satisfaction percentage for major streaming service. HBO Max topped out at 94% user satisfied with the platform. And to be fair, when HBO Max first launched, it was complained about a lot. A lot of people said this is the worst platform because their user interface. Yeah,
literally the spawn of Satan.
I think it's options. I I'm watching. Go to their computer. I think.
Oh man, I hate this fucking medicine, dude.
And So because they fucking moved the merchant, I definitely wanted to go check the mountains to see if it put any silver or caves in them. It didn't. The ones here on the island.
Yep. Wait, how the fuck is that still smoking over there? It's got fucking more than enough room. What the shit, game? Alright, hold on.
Tilt them up, maybe?
No, because then air will get in. I know what I'm gonna do. It's an easy fix.
Well, if you do, I've done it with the 45 up before, and it seems okay, because it kind of angles it up and away. Basically, like, you just spin the direction they're pointed the other way, so they're out the back. Open concept. Yeah, throw a fence around that one side there, and the back a little bit, just so you don't have anything throwing shit in through your fucking... Whoop, that almost landed on me. Wouldn't have done a whole hell of a lot at this point, but... That way you've got the side that's out from the village with a little bit of protection here. Try to make sure you still have space to be able to move and shit. You did definitely not show me this one a second ago, you dipshit. It's so weird laggy. Got some beach seeds I can go and plant back over here. I don't think we currently have any certain course. We could just go over and fucking smash a couple tombs quickly too to grab that so you can get your other things up. Oops, sorry. Bonk. Bounced weird off that. Click. There you go.
No, that's not what I was doing.
Just trying to see where it would move it. So, okay, bit weird there.
Nope, I wanted that open. Creates an airspace for it, the smoke to escape. Because there's just an ever so slightly small opening. You see how the smoke's starting to billow out through it? Hoping that'll be enough. I'll find out in a second.
Yeah, the 45 just pointed the other way from the back of the house.
Yeah, I've done that and I don't like the way it looks. Oop, that's fire. Oh, I'm gonna figure this out. I swear to fucking Christ.
Plop. More ore. You. Let's go. Double high. I've got an idea. It's actually got a nice little drop off there. And a little natural well to kind of tuck into. It's a good boat point. Now, even putting the edge on there, it should still come out.
Well, it's fucking 2 pillars high now. There should be no fucking reason. Yeah, okay, it's not. It's clear. I was gonna say, I don't think I can make it much more open than that.
No, I was gonna say, but even doing like this to just get it so it doesn't get weird about the durability, that should, yeah, it should still work. Just because I've started to notice sometimes I feel like it takes, I guess realistically, a little bit of durability shit to the wood sometimes from the smoke. And then if I, does it still go that way if I do that? Just wondering. Actually helps it shove farther out the side that way. There we go. Whoop! Almost went near fire. Because it didn't want to register the damn jump key. Hello. Settle there. Do the bracing thing. Come on. Click, click. It should be clicking on the back of that. Oh, it's because it already did. It just didn't want to show it properly through. Come here, you twat. How the fuck did I not hit him? I've been gathering the pieces to make a longboat to put in the harbor there for you once you had dropped in.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just figuring something out.
Yeah, no problem. Repair. Yeah. You and Banefart both went with, well, you went with a smaller cottage. He's got kind of a small meat hall, and I just went with, like, a war camp. No actual solid building, just walls, areas with like smaller building in them and some open sky.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of happy with how it came out, though, actually. Primal war camp idea, I like it. There's that. Shove you there. Okay, now ka-chonk. Get me more ore.
Fucking graylings.
Stupid forest children. Now, basically, because they're so little, and even when you start, pretty much once you have a bit of a familiarity with the game, you could just sit there and box the shit out of them all day.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just refer to it. It's every time they show up, it's like, okay, if you need me, I'll be punching forest children. Jonesy should be credited with coming up for it initially, and then I just decided it's the official name for, you know, the Abomination's alt attack where they kind of do that, like, ground slam?
Mm-hmm.
It's now officially known as tree bagging.
Fair enough.
I mean, it looks like he fucking teabags at you, so. The mace middle mouse button special attack is the Grundle tap. Because, I mean, you just going for a sweet just uppercut to the nards.
Okay, so how does that
Off to get some
look?
Zertling
It's
covers.
all supported. Yep.
Yeah, alright. Woo! I think we hit the first couple that are going to be over here, so we'll have to go a little bit farther over, but there's a lot over towards the Elder. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to have to slow down periodically. Even just being in light armor means I'm going to run faster than the Fenris boost. But yeah, as a note, like, this is how fast I'm going. Whee! Bye! On your left!
Mm-hmm. So I got about an hour-ish left.
Alright, cool.
Alright. So I'm trying to remember where all the tombs are at. They're on the map.
Yeah, I know, I gotta start remapping them. I pared down on the map at first, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna like, kind of slowly put it back in. Is that your shield that's leaving that trail?
It's water. Or no, not water. It might be my shield then. I don't know.
They're kind of like reddish spark looking things.
Could be my shield.
And it's like, it's not nighttime, and you have a lox cape on, so you wouldn't, and silver armor, so you wouldn't be getting cold. And we've been out of the water long enough that it should have been dry anyway. Ooh, Kurt seeds. Grab those. Oh yeah, I put the central garden in there. There's a fuck ton of Kurt seeds up right now, so I can replant a bunch of them. Well, that's...
I heard crows. I see crow. Oh, they're over here at this thing.
At the tower. Whoop. Shanking the world state. Ah, you cock. Scoot in here. I feel like there was...
I know the tomb. I was gonna say. I know the tombs are normally in the dark forest or black forest, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like there was one along the edge of the mountain here, if I remember correctly. Like where it's not actually full on mountain yet, but it's kind of snowy. That's a little village. Ooh, hang on, I hear boners. Where are you? Do I have a tomb? Do I have a tomb? Do I have a tomb?
I do.
Nice. I think they're just random boners. Catch me if you can, Wolfie. Oh, my stamina ran out. You might. You can catch this sword to your teeth. Ooh. And a fen ring. Do you know they drop trophies? And so do oofs.
No, I didn't.
Come on then. Ugh. Ow. That actually kind of hurt. Take all that loot, thanks. I've got a fen ring trophy actually above my forge. So you can take a look at it when you get back. And an oath trophy above my workbench.
Okay.
I'm on the way. I know you can solo it, but that, you know, in case you don't have a lot of inventory space. Please, Iron Gate. Making Yord is wonderful. Having that extra 100 extra 50 carry weight is glorious, especially for mining or just resource runs. But can we please make like pouches or something to expand our inventory slots? That would be fantastic. Or even if you just, you know, we run into Haldor again in the Mistlands, because I 100%, by all the clues they've shown, the peoples of the Mistlands are fucking dwarves. Where the hell's the entrance to this place? Where are ya? Hello? Where's the damn barrow entrance? You can tell it's a fucking barrow, man. Where's the entrance? Or am I on the
I'm
wrong...
almost done it anyways. I'm in the last room right now.
Oh, it's a catacomb. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Did you get enough, or we gotta hit another one?
I got 8.
Alright, so we do have to hit another one. Alright, I'll mark this one, just so we know, like, we've been to them now, too.
Oh, hold on. I did miss a door. Hold on. There might be more in here.
Nice. In honor of it being the first one that we remark. Calling it Cathal's Catacombs. Because there's the 3 different types of the forest dungeon, that's, like, I kind of split them. These drop ones, that reminds me of Catacomb. The lumpy ground tit, that's a barrow. And then the actual little stand-up things, that's a cairn.
I don't need another one. I got 10 of them now.
Oh, nice. You never know. Sometimes, you know, I've run across some of these that are fucking duds. Not even exploration in no certain course. It's just like, wow, dude, thanks. Great. Awesome.
Yeah, some of them can be really bad. I've run into a couple of them before. I had one on my one realm that I got 13 out
I was
of.
gonna say conversely, I've run into some of them that are like, Jesus Christ, this place is a goddamn palace of the dead. It's huge. Oh no, I know what it is. It's your hammer.
Oh, okay.
It's Frostner. He's got the special hammer. It's a little tingly frost aura. But they were looking red earlier, which is like, it didn't register as frost. So I was like,
Here, I'll put my fancy bow on instead.
Oh, like, I have no problem with it. I was just trying to go, what the fuck is that? What's doing that?
Oh, time to uppercut them.
Oh no! Punching forest children. Drop kick in the face. He needed like a 720 McTwist. Yeah, why is it? Oh. See, it builds when you stop. It builds up really heavy. It makes it look like you're actually getting the cold effect. It's like you have silver armor and Locke's cape on though. You wouldn't.
It's the only reason I can wield it.
Whoops. Slap the mouse when I was trying to wiggle the bracelet around. Meow. Hello, Odin. Is that a big red boy? It is. Hey, what's up? Da, 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 da. Oh, I overshot him a little bit. Get fucked. I should have parried that. I hit block. You didn't even try it.
Oh, goodness. Oh, fuck off, you neck. Nobody likes you. You fucking tit.
That was a parry. Kick in the dick. Parry again.
Patty? Patty? Thrust?
Riposte!
Thrust? No, I'm quoting Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Sweet. I have some wolf meat to cook though, which will give me a third food for the moment. I did actually. Should have looked around for some bloobs while I was there. Bloobs!
Right hook to the jaw.
The other thing I desperately want to see come in the game in terms of balancing is we can take fall damage sometimes a little too easily. Yet I can Sparta kick a goddamn enemy, if I could speak. He can Sparta kick an enemy down a fucking mountain and he's just like, yeah, whatever. Runs back up to me. Doesn't take any damage to me. Can enemies take fall damage too, please?
Yeah, some of them, absolutely.
If it's, if it's something big, but I can still kick a troll and like knock it back a little bit. So if I kick them down a fucking hill, they should take the damn damage.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Especially if, this cool new set of armor you got me makes me so fast that in the meadows off little hills I can launch myself fast enough and far enough that I actually take some damage. Come on. Sparta kicking an enemy off a mountain should count for something. If it was a dragon I kicked, well, yeah, fine. It's fucking flying, and he just kind of goes, and moves back in the air a little bit.
If it's a dragon you kicked, you just broke your fucking foot.
Oh, an actual dragon. I mean the drakes in this,
Oh yeah, the little fucking shitbirds.
Yeah, them, okay, I could see them not falling because it's fucking flying. It just kind of goes, and moves back in the air a little bit.
Fucking shithawks.
Whee! The beast. Eat a serpent meat. Alright, now I gotta grab the thistle. That's what I should have been looking on the lookout for in the forest. Some thistle and some bloobs. Actually, I can make this steer. Alright, let's grab all these curt seeds and start actually planting curts to be used.
Hey, chicka bop bop. Caboose!
Caboose, what did I tell you about that?
It looks more like a puma. Stop making up animals. Chris?
Okay, and now we plant a bunch of curts to be used for food and stuff later on. Or, ASAP.
Hey, chicka bop bop.
I've got 3 dragon eggs in my chest, by the way, for speedy summons of motor. Yes, I know there was 3 on the mountain, but so we didn't have to run back and forth and try to grab them. I just had the 3 of them. So I had kind of prepped at that for, I threw them in Stig's bonus stash chest over at Valheim. I was like, well,
yeah,
it kind of paid off because now I have these for the Ragnarok rush, so. Fucking Lolheim rolled up a hilariously weird little half chunk of mountain. It's basically just an environmental exposure trainer. There's no mountain enemies on it. No mountain features. There's no obsidian, nothing.
Really?
Yeah. So it's basically hey, it kind of works. It's part of the idea is I'm opening up as a thing, and because I'm not going for a coherent lore with that, I'm building bits of lore to things just for fun and giggles, but it doesn't have to go together. I've got the town, and then the one area off to the side I'm building now. I'm playing around with kind of a terraforming / environmental setup thing, where the idea of the way that I'm setting up is almost like a starter quest zone. Wow.
Okay.
All of our characters, all the people's characters that be starting over there right now, like the Legends of Valheim and some of the mercs and stuff like that, would be some of my alts, and then some other people's different characters and shit like that would be like the NPCs and quest givers almost.
Yep.
Set up the area. It's called the Fur Fields. I took an area of meadow, put strips of cultivated loamy soil in it so it looks different and kind of changes up the topography a little bit, and then I'm just planting a bunch of furs all over it. And then setting up kind of an area where I'm going to encourage boar to come back into it so it can be like a boar hunting ground. I might plant some different things in there as a gather quest, quote unquote. And then there's like the local building, like the RP lore behind it is the Blue Tusk Barbarian tribes. Barbarians
Okay.
have tamed the boars, and I've made little like goofy tribal markers that I'm putting up around for them. One is gonna do a post of core wood just with the blue and white wood shield on it, and then the other one is what I started with. Taking the stuff around to build little like armor mannequins with a post up behind them, so I could put a item mount like lining up with the head. So I've basically made these little like blue leather boar men. They're wearing like the troll armor and there's a boar head there.
Interesting.
The whole point of like Lawheim was just experimental, whatever the fuck we want to do, right? I don't care so
Yeah.
much about it being coherent. If you want to try something,
Go for it. It's fair enough.
See what weird shit we can do. One of the other alts that I made there, whose house is basically like right at the gates of the fur fields, Stagbane, rolling off of the Stagbreaker thing, and like the one outpost we had here in Ragnarok 1. He's a Stagbreaker, and then just the crude bow. He's a Bowbarian, pun. I made him like his own stag god to worship. It's the same setup of the idea of like an armor stand with a post behind it to line up for a head. It's the stag. It's the bronze stag. He's got a whole like bronze set of armor making Yord, and it's got stag ritter on the back.
Oh shit, eh?
They're a little tricky to get to set up sometimes for the head to line up with the armor. You gotta be like.
Well, I didn't think it would be easy.
No, you gotta like be really finicky and like twiddling your camera angle to like set the armor thing at the right place just so it's gonna line right up. And it also depends on what head you might be trying to mount for shits and giggles of making just like a weird little character thing, because they come in different head shapes and sizes. So.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Do need to grab a little bit more wood to make that more coal and push the rest of that iron through eventually. What did we need for fucking... We've got the mead set up, obviously, in the mead hall here. And that was the other kind of idea, the way that I had thought of, like, having it set up this way is, since it's our own little, like, just basic starter camps, but each one is going to have something kind of unique that the other ones don't. I've got more full of a workbench and forge setup than he does, for example, but he's got the mead shit, and he's got the cauldron. I've got the map table. And harbor access, although you also have harbor access.
Yeah.
So. But I figured, like, when we build, put the rest of the stuff in there, it would be your stead, because you're kind of like the WarLord Cathal. The whole thing was your war. You would get the fucking blast furnace things.
Yep.
Which, will probably cause a little bit of an expansion to the side of your territory or something to fit them. Because I don't know if they're going to fit in that hut.
No, they wouldn't. It would take a little bit of work, but that's easy enough to do.
And then I was trying to figure out where near my place... Because we'd have enough that we could each build one probably anyways, but where near my place I was going to stick my artisan table. I'm double checking I have shit for making some frost resist mead to prep for motor there. What do we need for it? Frost resistance. Okay,
I'm just taking a second. My stomach's cramping.
No problem. 5 thistle, 2 blood bag. Oh yeah. That's the other reason I wanted to grab the honey. Need blood bag anywhere? Near. That one. No. Damn. Yeah. Alright, I may have to go on a thistle and blue run, but... Let's just slam out the rest of these carrot seeds to get them out of my inventory.
Yeah, it's the downside to this goddamn medicine is it's supposed to help clear your system out for you, but it fucking cramps up really bad. Stupid medicine.
Did not that very medita, no.
More like an asshole fucking move.
Bonk. Repair. Repair. Okay, what else do I have? Alright, I wanted to slap those down over there. Shit, I don't have thistle. Bottle sack. Do you have wood to be able to grab, though? Yeah. Throw that in for coal. How's my fire doing? Actually, not bad. Woo! And how's everyone out there in the land of Twitch doing? Hoping your Thursdays are going well, and thank you for coming by. Wampus with that. Play it. Whoop, that's not what I wanted to click. Bye. Bye, fuck you. Larry. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is that randomly just started dubbing, naming some of the enemies. Next are Larry's. Deer or Kyle's. I don't know why, it happened. Just so, it's something funny to yell when the necks sneak up and just chomp you in the ass, or a deer's being particularly fucking stubborn. Fuck you, Larry. God damn it, Kyle. He may have stepped away for a moment. I'm a fish. You fishy, 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 fish. Come here, little perch. Oh, that pike's pretty interested. Bam, gotcha. I'm here. Free. Well, that perch is kind of still going for it. Hey. Even reeling the pike in. Blonk, there you go. You want some? You want some, fuck? Boop, thank you. Come here. Give. Give! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, you motherfucker. Just about, nabbed him. He literally just pretty much beached himself. I don't know whether he was going for the fucking worm or the perch. Get one fishes. Are we gonna get just fucking Leroy Tuna out of nowhere? Yep! Called it! Tuna always do that, and it's hilarious. You cannot see one around and just be trying to suss a pike over or a couple perch out, because the perch are really finicky, and then Tuna's just like, Jenkins! I might. Oh. I keep getting that fucking same pike doing the same thing. Come here, you. Fishy, 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 fish. Fish here? Why are you sleeping? Bonk, thank you. Come here. Viking pro fishing. Which still actually probably holds up with what Viking had actually meant. 'cause that's not the people as a whole, actually. It's colloquially used that way, but it's not. Vikinger is basically pirate. Sea raider. Norse as a whole meant is more for the people, or Scandinavian, or whatever country, right? Yep, come here, you fucker. Tasty, tasty perch. Come here. Do we have anybody else hanging out? Fish? Fish? There's a perch hanging over there because the pike aren't that shiny. Oh, crunching. Let me double check real quick too. We need 400 iron nails, 10 deer hide, 40 fine wood, 40 ancient bark. I think I have the whole stack of ancient bark with this. I just probably just need to grab the fine wood. Meow. Shit. Or did I put it somewhere else? Like there. Cool. I can refill that later. Schnoot.
Snarf, snarf.
I'm looking forward to Mistlands itself for the actual content even. A lot of stuff that they've teased for has been pretty cool, but I'm actually really looking forward to see what they do with the fishing update, because honestly, like, I really, really enjoy the fishing in this game.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it does actually have an element of kind of realism to it. Like, you have to pay attention to it. You can't just sit there forever, like, cast out and randomly get something. There actually has to be fish there. Because of the nature of how the world is, it's kind of nice and relaxing to go around and look for, like, a good fishing spot. Where, you know, V-Rising, I appreciate that it's in there, but it works kind of like how WoW does, but with a smaller world. Where you just gotta look for these little, like, fishy blurbs and cast into them.
Yeah.
This feels more like real fishing. Like, the fish behave differently. Perch are really finicky. You gotta be kind of sneaky with them. The pike are a little more aggressive, but you still gotta, like, sometimes you gotta, like, crouch down in the reeds to cast so they can't see you. And then the tuna are just fucking Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy.
I can't tell you the amount of times I've had a worm sitting there in the water and I'm, like, kind of wiggling it a little bit and trying to get a couple perch and a pike, one of them to pick it, and then this fucking tuna that I didn't see, like, comes out of nowhere, just BAM! It smashes it, and you're like, holy shit, dude. I mean, I'll take it. They're worth the most amount of fish. But what they had said that they were doing is, even with the fish types that they have already, they're going to add diversity. Like, you're going to be able to get different sizes of them, and it looks like you'd be able to mount trophy catches. And as well, they said that they're adding more types. So what I would hope to see in that would be like a biome diversity type of thing, where, like, you still have the perch, pike, and kind of tuna that you get generally everywhere, but there would be certain types that would be, you know, like a swamp fish, or
Yeah.
if you find a lake up in the mountains or something like that, like there's one type of fish that you can only catch up there. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Fuck yeah, it would be.
Add some extra depth and diversity to it. Yeah, among everything else about this, like, I really enjoyed the kind of minor fishing and hunting aspects because there's a sense of realism and immersion in them too. Like I love the fact that that wind direction actually plays a fact in hunting. That's really cool and a super nice touch for a, you know, survival type game. Perfect, glorious.
Glorious battle.
Ah, shit, hang on. Chuck. You get in the fuck in there. You get the fuck in there. You get the fuck in there. Give me 10 of those. Meow. Okay. 25 of those. Give me that. And I've got to go to Bane Farts to cook this. Just gotta cook us some serpent stew real quick. Whoop. So we do not have the shit for frost resist right now.
I was gonna say we're probably missing ingredients for some pretty key things, but that's fine. We know what we need and where to get it, so.
Yeah. Well, we can just run back right on down to, you know, ye old familiar swamp, and because it's right next to a forest, so we can grab a bunch of thistle and shit and blood bags.
Mm-hmm.
Take 3. Alright. Do we want to sleep real quick and just do it in the day?
Yeah, we'll see how my stomach's doing in a minute. It's freaking killing me. This shit's the fucking worst. Now I know why everyone at work was like, ooh, that stuff's gonna suck.
Boop. Right. I am set and ready. There we go. You're such a silly cat. Yeah. I think Thistle's also using the poison resist meat, but like we're not gonna need that too much for farming this a little bit. Alright. Put that bone in there. Chiefs. Chiefs. Where are the Chiefs? Aperitif soda. Repair my fucking boat. It kept slapping around for no reason because I haven't heard it do that for a while. You done with your weird spree of bullshit there? It's definitely not the direction I went, but see that I can see what's going on there. It's getting bounced against the rocks. That one, fuck. Just be like treating the water like it was concrete. Lestrange. Estrange.
Étranger.
I went for just a full bastardization. That's the point.
Mm-mm.
So seriously, just red jute that takes? It is. Nah, that way looks better. For sure. You not connect? Oh, you're not gonna snap to with this? Lame. Nice. Oh, well, there's blood bags here, and I forgot I had blood bags in the thing for you because they are what color the red banner.
I'm thinking I might have to call it short, dude. This is fucking killing me right now. I'm about to go hop in a hot shower and see if I can't get this to go away.
Alright, that's no problem. I can do some back-end gathering stuff. There. Have that. Oh, skeleton surprise! Shit! What's up, motherfuckers?
Right. Do you need my help with that, or do you got
should be
that?
alright. I should be alright.
Okay.
Especially with the silver sword. Fuck the shit up. Green boy! Please tell me you dropped the trophy. No, you stingy bastard. Feel better, and I hope the thing goes well tomorrow.
I'm sure it will. I don't have any signs and symptoms of anything. It's just more or less precautionary because of family history. But I will talk to you tomorrow or the day after, or whatever. But I'll definitely get a hold of you guys and let you guys know what day I'm going camping, what weekend I'm going camping to.
Alright.
Okay.
Axe in.
Alright, sir. Have a good night, eh?
You too. Well, get a lot of health. Shit. Fucking tree in my way. Yeah, I need you guys to come at me, not at the house. Come on, green boy. Let's go. That's 3 of you. One of you better have dropped the fucking trophy. Ow, 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 fuckers. Stop shooting me. Come here, you bastards. Ow. Cool. Now the one that's gonna suck is if I get dragons. Oh, there's a fuck ton of bones. Jesus! jank. That. Well, that did not line up or make any sort of sense logically as to where he shot that. It's interesting. Okay, let's scoopula. Come on, one of you better have dropped one. Come on, dude. There were 3 of you fucks. I have to drop the wards too. I've been meaning to do that. That way I've got a better idea if any of them are still hanging around and whacking stuff instead of having to listen for whack whack. It kind of flashes. Hey, alarm, alarm. Okay, so I want a thistle. Fun stuff, alright. Crafting. Slap one of you down here. Just let me slap the fucking thing down. Holy fact, dude. Okay, grab some more honey if I can. One out of each. Just trying to work on filling his shit up for him. Another full 50. That I will take just to hit any of these things with. Hop. Really? Oh, that's good. A little surprised. But it's still, okay. You go in there. There's a bunch of those for that. Ah, shit. That all the way up there. Try to get that stuff moving. To get some stuff tagged up there for him too. Upgrade pieces. difference too. Is I'm gonna not throw the actual hanging chain brazier thing in here. I'll do it in that one. Deer meat Tikuric. Wow. What the? That was weird. Whee! Long jump. I got some core wood. Do a little start on it. Whoosh. Yeah. Hey, Kurt's about ready. Almost ready. Maybe the next day. Maybe it's the next day. Get some fucking prep work done here. Huh. Huh. No, that's derpy as hell. What the hell did you connect to? Really? You're not gonna give it to me? What the hell is it? You fucking thing. How did you open the other gate too when I've never stopped looking at the same one? Game. What do? Alright, I've got some clear space. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's go foresty herb picking. Hi. I haven't even digged too much with building with stone or anything yet, or haven't even played around, done anything with using the dark tile roofs. But I'm looking forward to the new crafting material we're gonna get in this lands too, for like in terms of building house, building material I should say, not crafting. Black marble. Yeah. Let's just run it down into the forest. Piggy. Polish him. Flint. If I'm gonna need, but no, let's get the bigger things first. Let's run out of way more for, because flint I could go along any shoreline. Resin is important. No, there is another one we went and did. I thought so we missed that one. I think we were farther over. Being far enough, they did a couple over here. Piggy punching. Okay, into the forest. Definitely hit him in the back of the head. Sure. Okay. Bloobs and thistle. I will require them both. Man. Dude, I need the stuff, I need the stuff, I need the stuff. I guess I could always just go farm in Lost Stream after. That's kind of what the half exists there for. I'm not fucking seeing it. I was gonna be wrapping soon, regardless, after that point. I'm not gonna do it. It's just going to be weird. Kept not wanting to pull the weapon out either. Alright, there we go. Nah, damn it. Catacomb works. Singular, but whatever. Same thing. Let's go see if this one was pulled or not. Shrooms are up. Skelly boys are up, so I'm assuming that we didn't get this one. Also, yeah, get these out of here. I don't care about those right now. Give me the fucking yellow mushroom instead. Eat something for a minute. There we go. Space. Kind of being held on to use for something else. Just that one. Yeah, okay. Nope, not great here. Honestly, as important as they are, I need to save the spot for the... get the pouches, guys. Lord. Like a dead end over there. Dead. This is a bad dungeon. Unless this side's gonna be like massively expensive. I'll be back in just 1 second. I have to go to the bathroom. Oh. Ooh, I get a good stretch in. have returned. Apologies. Once again, thank you everybody who did come to hang out today. Cassie! Hey! Didn't see you pop in. I was up for a pee. I'm gonna be wrapping the stream soon, so if you're still gonna be up for a little bit, we can have some Lolhound time. This got cut a little bit short because, unfortunately, Cathal's guts were in the grips, which I don't blame him for. It wasn't even his fault, technically. It's medication. So I was just trying to grab a couple things real quick to prep us for next time. And going to kill Dragon Mommy. Hi! Bye. Just fucking grab the damn thistle and stuff on Lolheim and I'll just transfer it after. Because I do feel like I could just wrapping the stream. I don't want it to be a long run of just me solo. So Ragnarok Rush was definitely meant to be just kind of at least two of us going. Let me go up first. Okay, well this one has a fair amount, but it's mostly mushrooms. Decent sized tomb. Just appears to be mostly mushrooms. Well, should be certainly stuff back. Cool. That should have hit them both. Okay. Well, 3. Something. Alright. Just gonna run this shit back. I'm not even gonna fully mark the... I'll mark it as cleared for now. Just gonna run back in and grab the loot shit later. It's just, hey, we've done that one. Woo! Alright, let's yeet across before having to deal with another fucking attack. Running. I'm gonna be back before any of those are ready to take cover. Whoop. Maybe yellow mushroom. Because it starts flashing in a minute. You can use something else or a replacement of the same type. Shut up, Larry. Shut up, Larry. Woo! Tree hacks? Definitely feel like I hacked the hell out of that tree. I don't go food. Sup, homeboy? First one I really feel like should have hit him, but okay, sure. Just die. Come on, dude. Go away. Away. Go away from the Headley. Go away. dingus. Get out of here. Holy frack, guys. Can we fuck off for like 2 seconds? It'd be lovely. There. Hop into the bed. Cotton melty. Day 71. Fine wood and grado files I'm gonna need too. Just man slid straight up. Grab me that. Put those together. This next time to make sausages. Cook these other 2 neck meat right now. Yeah. Wampus. Wait, no. I have cooked deer meat in there, so I'm doing that. Yep. Go eat the rest of those. Again, prep. Oh, you fucking prick. Let me out of the fucking... What is it with these fucking guys in rafts? Seriously. They don't go for anything else so much. They hate rafts. Blop. Might need to calm down this a little bit more. Line that up just a tad. Okay. sizes. It's never gonna fit there. Too fat. Let me fucking just hit a tree down. Beach seeds. Womp. Ah, shit, I missed it. There. And then kind of evens out into a bit of a dock area here. Put the fucking... if I can do it the smelter, because it's not as large, straight up smelter. You would still fit there, but it would be awkward. Just a curiosity, I was wondering. Again, you could sit there and then get to both. Okay, just kind of ring that outside too. Actually get them to touch, cool. Couldn't verify that fucking angle. And of course now I don't have one. Yeah. Re. put the fucking wood chopping block into anything over here for him. Okay, well, distinguished immediately enough as is by the pretty cool red carpet. And the rest of this rolling at least before I log off. Fine, we'll finish it. Some more piggy meat. Stick in the thingy. Still not ready to go. Whee! I should probably be able to sleep. Been going for a bit. In terms of the day. Ah, and we're out of coal again. Never ending smithing of the iron. It doesn't look like it's lighting up. It looks like it's actually getting darker. But it's like, I just slept though. It is morning, right? Do the morning thing. Weird. I just finished what's left there anyway. What I can. What it would let me. You're going over here. Else slab. Oakley. Yeah. Oh, damn it. It's going for cool parkour. Oh. Yep. Log it. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me and WarLord Cathal on Thursday, everyone, for another episode of the Ragnarok Rush, catching Sovngarde back up to where it was before the reset with, you know, a lot less RP and extra building and shit like that. Do that after we catch back up and probably down Yagluth and start waiting for Mistlands. And hopefully it doesn't happen again. I do appreciate you all for coming, even if you just lurked. A lurk is still a live and a live before it. Hopefully it's always found the content stimulating and satisfying to your kids. Whenever we come over and play these games, and infinitely so with Valheim, even when it does get frustrating, even though, yeah, it's frustrating, there's 1,000+ hours of Sovngarde 1, of all that shit, and all the stash loot, and exploration, the builds, and all that shit. And have to kill off a bunch of characters, because they kind of serve no purpose anymore, but whatever, cleaner, more concise, moving forward, doing a thing. Still making content out of it, so we're all good. Let me see if I've got somebody to read to refresh this list. Because we kind of carry on the love. Let's go raid Lex Boogie, playing some great champions. Oh, almost put in the wrong shoutout code. Command, code, yes, beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. Anyway, hasn't been a couple long days at all. Everybody get your shields and axes ready, because, you know, we're going on a raid, and if you don't bring those, you can have a bad time. And, especially in the arena, you might want to also bring a rocket launcher, a shotgun. Axe is going to help up close, though. And people do get close, you can get pummel kill. Anywho. Okay, did I not put that in? Did I not read it? But no, there's the shout out for Lex. So let's get ready and go do that, and I will see you guys tomorrow for FPS Friday. I ended up not. I'm trying to remember if I and my brain's skipping a week or not. I either did Subnautica last Friday or did it the week before. I think it was last Friday because it's maybe still showing it up on the screen thing. We'll see if it's erases after a little bit of get rid of the, like if it shows up on a recent game played. That'll remind me if it's 2 weeks or not, or I can just look at it like whatever. Anyway, wanted to bounce off and separate out for a FPS feature, and I'm kind of debating through them. So I will have that figured out by stream time, which is evening Eastern Standard Time. No set time. Whenever I can, whenever it works, whatever feels the right amount of time. But I do try to give people a heads up that I'm thinking about going live in my Discord or in associated channels, and I do slap my promo around and give it a couple minutes generally before I actually really get going. Even if I'm talking in the beginning or have the camera on, I'm just kind of bullshitting and giving people a minute to get through to hang out if they want to hang out. And again, that's on no obligation to you to say anything, to talk to me. I do enjoy people saying hi, and I like to enjoy engaging with people. If you just want to chill, have me on in the background or something, or, you know, use the sultry dulcet tones of my voice to fall asleep to, cool, all cool by me. All cool by me. You're still here, and that means something. So thank you. Anyway, let's get this. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. We're gonna get the raid going. But I had to get the little blurb out. Anyway, we'll see you for FPS Friday sometime tomorrow. I've got to figure out exactly what I'm doing, but there will be a feature. I'm trying to lean into it being a co-op one because we haven't had a co-op feature quite in a while, other than the one that I was doing with my wife in Chief Editor. It Takes Two, which we finished. And so I'm kind of feeling with stuff like this, like I'm feeling kind of getting a co-op vibe. I've got a lot of single player solo stuff going. So let's balance out the content and have more shenanigans. Anyway, again, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let's get this raid off. Gonna watch some shenanigans. shenanigans and slaughter in the arena. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. I know I'm repeating myself, sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing my outro and like collecting stuff in my head as I'm kind of starting to nod a little bit and get a little punchy. So, love you all. Thank you all for coming. Hopefully, as always, content's been similar and satisfying to your ego and your ids, not egos, your ids. It's the point of ego too, maybe. It's the point of why you're coming. Lex is on follower subscriber only. It's just because the spam bot's been pretty bad again lately. That's not hard to fix. If you do like what you see, just hit the follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. And that way you can say hi and ask some questions. Alright, looks like we are ready to raid, so I'm going to send you off over there. I'm going to give my poor brain mouth mush complex that's happening here a break, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for coming. Love you!